Taking a walk can be a great way to see some beautiful scenic views as well as get some exercise. It can also help you take your health as a step in the right direction. Joining me now for the sponsored interview is the American Heart Association volunteer expert, Dr. Antonio Gutierrez. How are you?
Great, and thank you so much for having me.
Now, doctor, what are some of the health benefits to walking?
Well, walking has a lot of benefits. For starters, it can decrease your blood pressure and cholesterol, and regular exercise will lead to an improvement in overall mood, energy, quality of sleep, and help you minimize your stress.
And how many steps would you suggest on average people get a day?
So what we recommend is to start off and do whatever you can. If that's 5 minutes or 10 minutes, that's great. Slowly building up to 30 to 60 minutes a day. You know, we see studies show that benefits around 6,000 steps.
Now, doctor, there is a concern out there for peripheral artery disease. What is it and how can we recognize the symptoms?
You're absolutely correct, especially with National Walking Day coming up on April 5th. We are concerned for those that have peripheral artery disease, also known as PAD. So just like we can get blockages in the arteries of the heart, you can get blockages in the arteries of the legs. This leads to symptoms such as fatigue, pain, cramping, or burning in the calves and thighs when you walk, especially if you go up on an incline. This over time will limit your overall function if you do not walk.
Now, if you do have PAD, how important is it, as you just described? And even if it's uncomfortable, do you still walk?
So the thing about PAD is if you don't use it, you will lose it when it comes to walking. So what we're asking you to do is to make sure you walk, do whatever you can to start off till you start getting those symptoms of burning or cramping. Then take a few seconds, 20 to 30 second break, and then go back to walking. Do what you can to start off and slowly build up to 30 to 60 minutes a day. Over time, you will start seeing the benefits in regards to your PAD and your overall health.
And what are the risks if we don't face some of those problems head on and if we don't address PAD?
So the issue with PAD is associated with a lot of cardiovascular diseases. You're at higher risk for a heart attack or stroke. And when it comes to the legs itself, you can lead to ulcers or non-healing wounds, and even in worst case scenario, amputation.
And doctor, the temperatures are warming up. How do we motivate our loved ones to get out and take that short walk?
So there's a lot of ways to get motivated. That's really a good question. One thing you can do is go ahead and take a walk with your significant other after dinner, maybe go walk your dog. There are other things to make it more exciting. You know, nowadays there's a lot of electronic devices that can count your steps. You can also listen to books or podcasts while you walk.
What a great message. Where can we find more information?
So for all things cardiovascular, the American Heart Association is a fantastic resource. I would recommend you guys go to heart.org/PAD for any questions. The other thing you can do is next time you're at your doctor's office, go ahead and ask them a few questions about it.
All right, let's get walking. Thank you, doctor, and thank you to the American Heart Association for that sponsored interview. Take care.